In the last video, we saw how we can set up the Claude 4 models and also Claude Code. In this video, we're going to do the exact same thing, but with Gemini from Google. We have the Gemini 2.5 Pro model and also now a command line tool for Gemini. This is a very good combo as well. I definitely encourage you to test out both tools and also watch the previous videos that we had on the channel where we covered Claude Code. They both have their advantages, disadvantages and so on, and I definitely think that they can be used and complement each other so you can use them together. If we just jump straight into the announcement here from Google, we can see that this is just like a week ago or some weeks ago, so it's very new tool. This is a bit like the Claude Code tool and so on. They've probably been working on it at the same time, but this is your open source AI agent. We're going to take a look at it on the GitHub repo in just a second as well, but this is very important, your open source AI agent. Free and open source Gemini CLI brings Gemini directly into developers' terminal with unmatched access for individuals. So one of the good things about having a command line interface tool is basically you can run it in any IDE. If you're using PyCharm, VS Code, doesn't matter what editor you're using, you can even just use a notepad and then the terminal on the sideline. It can run everywhere where you have a terminal available. If we go a bit further down, we're just quickly going to skim through it and then we're going to take a look at the GitHub and see how we can set it up. So unmatched user limit for individual developers. Another very important point, Gemini CLI free of charge. Simply log in with a personal Google account and then you can try it out as well. Of course, there's still a limit to it and all that, but you can actually use it, test it out very extensively before you hit the limits, and you can always go to the usage-based billing on the API basis. So powerful models in your command line tool. You have the capabilities of MCPs. Of course, MCP is not from Google, it's from Anthropic. So also the Anthropic model, the Claude model and so on, they're specifically trained on coding tasks, agent tasks for tool calling and MCPs and all that, but it is still supported, MCP is still supported with Gemini CLI tools. You can customize prompt and instructions, you can automate tasks and integrate existing workflows and all that. It is very similar to Claude Code. So ground prompts with Google search as well, so you can fetch web pages and provide real-time external context to the models. So here we can basically see a variety of tasks, including making a short video showing the story of a ginger cat adventure around Australia with VO and image gen. So you can also use the other image models or video models from Google. So this is pretty much one of the capabilities above Claude as well, but it really depends on the use cases and the daily work you're doing with the models. Are you primarily focused on coding, or do you just want to have a general tool as well? You could just have it running here for coding. It might be used for coding in most cases when you run it in the terminal, and then you can still have it running in your web browser or in your desktop apps. So open and extensible, Apache 2.0 open source. So this tool here is just going to get better and better and get even more support. Share technology with Gemini Code Assistant as well, depending on what you're using. If you use Cursor, VS Code, different extensions and all that, it will also be integrated in there. But this is pretty much covering all of it. Let's jump into the GitHub repo now. There we go. We can see that all of this has almost 55,000 stars and has just been released pretty much just a week or two ago when I'm recording this video. So this is going to be supported very, very extensively. You can see how many pull request issues and all that. It's only going to get better, and it's probably going to get better faster compared to the Claude tools because this is open source, so that usually just makes it move way faster. So you can specify Google search, then you can get web-based search in real time, context to your model as well, and it will also have this index markdown file. The very important thing when you're working with these agents is to have these markdown files that both explains our project plans, our whole code structure, if you have a specific structure that you're writing code, endpoints, different commands that you can run and all that, get it into markdown files, feed that into the context, and the models and agents are going to provide way better results. It doesn't matter if you're using Gemini, Claude, ChatGPT, whatever, the most important thing is not the model, it's the context that you give the model. If you go down here, you can query and edit large code bases in and beyond Gemini's 1 million token context window, generate new apps from PDF or sketches, so it has vision capabilities as well. You can use tools and MCP servers, ground your queries with Google search, as I mentioned above as well. So this is the prerequisites. You need to have Node.js running or installed exactly as Claude Code, and then we can just run this npx, or we can have our npm installed. Then we can run it with Gemini after, just as you run Claude. This is pretty much just a copy paste. Very similar tool, so it might be easy for you guys to just switch back and forth, test out which one is the best to use, because I really encourage you to use one of those tools in your daily work if you're in the coding space. So just try to run this one here. Let's close this one. Let's just open a brand new. There we go. Let's install it. Hit yes to proceed. Probably just take a few seconds. There we go. Let's try to run Gemini. No command found. Let's try the other command here. Might need sudo permissions. Yep. So I think this npm install here is gonna work, and then we can run Gemini after. There we go. So this is also the npm install that you need to do for Claude Code. There we go. We can select a theme. So you want default dark, GitHub dark. It doesn't really matter what theme you're choosing. Let's just go with the first one here. Now you can either use Vertex AI, Google API key with AI Studio, or just log in with a Google account. So if you just want to test it out free, you can just log in with a Google account. It will just direct you directly to sign in. So now we can see that the Gemini Code Assist, so this is basically just the extension that you can download in your editor as well, and the Gemini CLI are now authorized to access my account. If we go back again, there we go, we're ready to go. If you hit / exact same stuff as Claude, I don't know who copy pasted who, but you can see here it's pretty much the exact same. Let's see what we have available. We have about, show version information, clear, compress, edit, help, MCP, stats, themes. You have all these different things that we can spin up. You can manage conversation history, you can clear it, you can compress it, and also do documentation. So let's just try to see here, generate documentation for my code base and explain all to me. I'm new to this code base. So this is a very easy way to get into new code bases, understand what's going on way sooner, but also if you're working in larger projects, there might be a specific style. Maybe you're getting into a new company, they're coding a specific style, they want the endpoints to be in a specific style. Get that into a markdown file, get all the documentation into the markdown file, feed that into the context, and you're going to get way better results. And you can pretty much just write code a lot of the stuff. So you can see here, it's already generating most of it. So we have some object detection and tracking with Ultralytics running inside this code base, some OpenCV stuff as well. So I can now generate documentation for the code base. I will start by creating a README file in the root directory. This file will contain brief overview over the code base. Would you like me to proceed with generating the README file? So let's go yes. Scanning all the modules. You can always hit escape to cancel it and all that. Now here at the bottom we can see Gemini 2.5 Pro model. So this is also a very good coding model, and it really depends on your own personal preference and so on. Gemini 2.5 is very good. I really like Claude Opus model as well. You can see how much context there's left before it resets, or basically just does a summary of it. And here we can see apply changes. We can either hit allow once, allow always. Then it's not gonna ask you for those permissions again. We can also modify it in an external editor. But right now we're just creating a README file. So we should be good to go. You can hit Control S. Then we will see all the changes that it's going to make. In Claude, it's Control R. So it's very easy to use these tools together. But let's just allow it once here to create a README file. Now it has created a README file. We can open up a new terminal. So cd YouTube, there we go. We can open it up with cursor like this, and now we should have a new README file in here. There we go. So it's going to create this README.md, and Claude has created this Claude.md. So we have 100 lines in the Claude.md file, and in the README file here, we have also around 100. So it shows all the different examples, the usage, how to set it up, basic documentation about the core scripts that we have, the key functionality, code base overview, table of context, and so on. And if you just compare it with Claude, it's pretty much the exact same structure that they're using. Overview, developer, like install dependencies, the different common tasks and all that. They are very similar tools. Make sure, go in and check both of them out. If you prefer Gemini, if you prefer Claude, just make sure that you're using one of the tools here in your daily work. This is pretty much everything that you need. You can also set up your Gemini API key if you just want unlimited access and just do it on an API basis. Here it has some examples of how to run it. So cd into a new project, Gemini, write me a Gemini Discord bot that answers questions using FAQ, MD file I will provide. So these are some examples. We went through it. This is very good. You can also make it do a plan, then implement each step in phases. Very important. Go in and check out the CLI commands, troubleshoot guide, full documentation. But if you're already familiar with Claude Code, or if you're familiar with Gemini CLI, you can switch back and forth between them with very little effort. Go ahead and check it out. It's very important you use this in your daily work if you're in the coding world. And then I hope to see you guys in one of the upcoming videos. Until then, happy coding.